Hello guys, how is everybody? I do have a smile on my face tonight. Yesterday was rough, guys. Some days you just have those days, I guess. When you hop on, don't forget to do this, and I would appreciate it. Tonight we're going to be inking paste, using paste. Kind of doing a little baking, and I even have some little muffins to go on our little tray we're gonna make. So when you hop on, say hi. First thing we're going to ink is a tea towel. The first three items are going to be centered around baking in the kitchen. And I'll show you how I made a little wreath, a little tray out of one of our palette boards. Give a few minutes. It always 8 o'clock. People are usually in the middle of something when it comes around. Oh, I'm yawning like I need to take a nap. So what's everybody been doing today? It's been kind of cloudy around here. I don't know what's been going on everywhere else. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started, so don't forget to sprinkle when you pop on. And I'm just gonna kind of leave this maybe here. I'll put it up here. That way people can still see. All right, well, wrinkle. Okay. I've taken just the tea towel like we've done before, and I've put our ink mat in, and I've put the transfer bake it, and they will come. This goes along with what we're making with the rest of our projects. Okay, on this I'm going to use red, and I'm going to use the red ink, and you just apply it like you do the paste. You could do the cake in different colors, but I like to just use all one color. This transfer was very popular. I sold a lot of aprons and tea towels with this transfer. And I'm just going over and kind of getting the lines out and scooping up any excess that I have. Okay, and then we're just going to peel it up, and I'm going to do it carefully to make sure it all took. Oh, I like the red. All right, and then put it back on the backer sheet. Okay, and there we have our little tea towel. It says bake it and they will come. Very cute, very cute. All right, let me wipe this off. So when you hop on, say hi. Don't be a silent watcher. We don't bite. Hey, Michelle. Glad you hopped on. We just finished a little tea towel, and I better wipe my hands with this red ink before I pick it back up. All right, and here we have the little bake it and they will come transfer. All right, so that's our tea towel. I'm just gonna set this to the side. And the other things we're gonna do kind of go along with that. I have just a plastic cutting board. This came from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to just put the the milk can on here. This has been used several times, so I know I don't need to fuzz it. Just getting the, let's see, get it centered here. All right. So even though I've used this several times, it's still very sticky. And I'm just going to apply the black paste to it. All right. Do this in the black. I'm just going to douse some all over it and then just go down. Sometimes it's easier to do that than just picking up the excess. And picking up the excess, number one, saves your paste, but it also helps when you get to clean the transfer. There's not as much paste on there. Okay. And we'll just pick it up and put it on its backer sheet. And there we have, it says olive, dairy, pure milk, cream, butter, eggs, and then the Baltimore. Cute. I'm looking for an old milk can so that I can redo it. Hadn't been able to find one that I can afford. All right, and I've made just a refab bow, and going to, let's see, did it come undone? Yep. All right, and then I'm just going to stretch it out. And then I'm just going to, I think, just hot glue it on the top. And you could just put one little simple ribbon at the top. But I kind of like the refab bows where they're just kind of, and once you get them on, you can arrange them the way you want. All right. What a cute little gift that would be with carrying some things on it to someone. Very cute. Hi Dee, glad you're joining. So that's our little milk can. So we've done the little cutting board, and we've done a tea towel that says bake it and they will come. All right, so lay those two things down. And this is actually one of our palette boards in my shop. And what I have done is I've taken the little wooden candle holders, and I've attached it to there, hot glued it there, and I've made a little tray, a sitting tray, okay? I haven't decided if I'm gonna put the handles on it or not, but I do have two silver handles. But on this, I'm gonna put the baking company. I am going to fuzz this since it's going on the wood. How's that baby, Dee? I know he's precious and very photogenic. Hey, Dawn. Glad you're watching. All right, so we're going to add our tray. Like I said, this is just a palette board. You can chalk on either side, and I have just added and painted some wooden candle holders to the bottom to make it a little higher. And then I'm just going to put this transfer in the center. Well, got big pieces of lint on it. All right, that's not in the center. And I'm going to put something at the bottom too. I'm going to put Made with Love Fresh Daily at the bottom. Yeah, that'll give us plenty of room. Okay. And then I have some little rolling pins. All right, I am going to do this in black so that it will go with. And it has the baking company, Bread, Pies, Desserts, Homemade Daily with Love. So I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use the bigger one. So I'm just going to go down to the bottom there. All right, and again, just using our black paste. I'm not going to put the trim around it. Pull it up. This is so cute, y'all. Like I say, I'm always amazed at how perfect these things come out. It's definitely not the designer, it's all the transfer. All right, so here we have the baking company. And then we're going to add the other part. And I even baked little bitty muffins to go on there. All right, so we're going to see. This would be so cute at a party with all kinds of goodies on it. That's kind of what I had in mind. All right. Again, just taking our transfer and our paste. All right. There we have Made with Love Fresh Daily. This is so cute. And I think I'm going to put the little rolling pin up here in the corner. This would be cute on aprons for Christmas. A lot of baking is done around Thanksgiving. Oh, yeah. I'm going to put another one on this side. So stinking cute, if I do say so myself. Look at this. Is that not cute? And I'm going to dry it because I want to show you what it looks like with something on it. Of course, as a teacher, I'm always thinking of things to make that would be a cute teacher gift. This would make an excellent teacher gift if you wanted to put some sugar cookie mix or something like that on it. But I have little bitty muffins. Can y'all see those? And these little tiny gingham, and they're red checked and red hearts and black and white polka dots. So cute. And so there we have a little tray that says the baking company with our little things on it. So cute. So if you're interested in that, it is the palette board and the baking company transfer. The Made Fresh, the Made with Love Fresh Daily, and the rolling pins come from the Farmhouse Kitchen transfer. But I love the way I can just go grab pieces of one transfer and put with another. All right, so there we have our three things. We have our bake it and they will come. Hey Penny, tea towel. We have our milk can, cream, butter, and eggs cutting board. And then we have, let me take these off so y'all can see, the little tray that I made from our palette board. And I just added the little candle holders. But this is the baking company Made with Love Fresh Daily. So cute. And then I just added the little muffins. And my puppy dog has been going crazy over these. So we'll put this right here with the little black and white things. So those are our the first three things, and that didn't take 20 minutes. So that would make a cute Christmas gift for someone. And like I said, I haven't decided if I'm going to put the silver handles on that or not. So I'm still just trying to decide what to do with that. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is something I just posted on the VIP group, and that is I'm going to have a virtual online make and take, and I'm calling it Sip and Chalk. And so it's $25, and you can choose between these two surfaces. This is the board and base that we've used before. You can do it this way or this way, and you can ink on both sides. Or you can use the board and pillow that's just come back in stock, and there's a little screw that holds this in, and you can do it either way too, okay? So you can choose from that. You choose one of these. You choose between the baking company, the transfer I just used, the Bold, Brave, and Brilliant, the I Love You Latte, Let's Bake Cookies, Love Brings Us Home, and I think those are the only ones that I thought would be cute on these. But you get the surface, you get a transfer, and if you did this, if you wanted an extra surface, you can certainly, or a transfer, you can certainly do that. You get the surface, the transfer, 2 single paste, a squeegee, and a stir for $25. And then on July the 13th, that's a Monday night at 7, we'll all come back together and do it together as a group. So if you're interested in that, check out the VIP group for that, and that will be a lot of fun. I think I said on the post, grab your favorite beverage and snack, invite your friends, and let's do this. So you'll kind of see how I do a make and take when we're able to get back with each other. I have them in my home, or I have them anywhere you want, churches, anything like that. But you'll kind of see how that kind of goes. So the board and pillow, the board and base, those are the 2 that you have to choose from. And then it lists, it lists the transfers also. And so just in the comments, let me know which ones you want. And hold on, guys, you there? Got a call. Hey, Jackie. So these are 2 very popular surfaces, so make sure you check out the VIP group. All right, so that is an event coming up. It is our online make and take, sip and chalk, and you get to choose your surface, your transfer, and you get a squeegee, the paste, and a stir for $25. So I wanted to go ahead and talk about that before I got started on something else. All right, so we're going to take, for our last project, this watering can, and I stuck everything I need in it so I wouldn't, but this is just a plain old watering can, and I think I got it, Michael's maybe, half price. Hey, Susan. Glad to see ya. And we're going to use the Bolo transfer, Boho Flowers transfer, which is very pretty. It's very big, and I'm only going to use one of those. We're going to use the Live Simply transfer, and then I'm going to put a little border on it. Okay? And so, let me fuzz this, because putting it on galvanized, it's going to stick like glue. We don't want it to stick that much. I want it to stick, but not where it won't come off. All right, now I'm going to use some bright colors for the flowers. And the border, I think I'm going to do in, do I have any white over here? Nope. I may do the border in yellow. All right, so we're going to do the border first. This is almost like a little scalloped border. And it fits right under the first little lip. And I love how it's easier to put these on than vinyl on something round. All you have to do is just make sure your air bubbles are out. All right. Oops, got one place. Didn't want to. All right, come on. After I tell you how easy it is, and it wants to be hard to get along with. There we go. Try not to pull it or stretch it. All right, I think we're good. You can rub the transfer. All right, so we have our little border around our little watering can. And if this goes outside with flowers in it or whatever, I will seal it. Or if I sell it to someone, I will seal it. All right. So we just put our chalk paste on here. If you had a color theme for your front porch, you could certainly do it based on that. And you could use this really as a watering can, not just for decorative purposes. All right, so we're going to pull this up. Cute, cute. And before it dries, I'm going to lay some of it back down and glue the rest of the way. Well, all right, so cute. So there we have our little trim all the way around on our watering can. Put this on the backer sheet. All right, and then let's see what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and dry this. This would be cute with our little toolbox that we did the other night. All right, and my Live Simply, I'll put it on this side. Anybody else hop on? Hey, Linda, glad you hopped on. Linda was at one of the first making takes I ever did. She seemed to really enjoy it. So, Linda, I'm having another one. It's going to be just a virtual online make and take. All right, I'm going to make sure this all goes on. Live simply is a good thing to go by. Life is certainly can get away from us at times. All right, I've got it down. And I think I'm going to do this one in the Citrus Splash. That's a new one. I got one open, but I've got all my inks and paste on a shelf right inside here, so I keep looking over there, but we'll just use this one. and you want it the thick, not real thick, but you don't want it so runny that it bleeds. And I think I'm going to add just a little bit of water just to make it, there we go. So glad y'all joined me tonight, and last night was such a terrible thing. I felt so bad, but I knew I was not in any shape to go live, so I just kind of did a quick pre-recorded one. Okay, so here is just the Live Simply. And we're using the Citrus Splash. I'm going to go right around this to make sure I have all of the Live, because it's right on the, all right. And I'm going to peel this up, and you're not going to be able to see it too well. So, you can't see it. So I'm going to do it in black. So let me wash this off. And wash the transfer off. And we'll do it again. Never know till you try. And the good thing about it, you can just wipe it off. So there we have our can. Let's do this in black, and let me wipe this off. And you just clean the transfer with a Clorox wipe, or just plain water. The front and the back. The Clorox wipe gives the sticky side, kind of reactivates it. And so you have that many more times to use it. All right, then I'm gonna take my drying side of my fuzzing cloth, which is just for this, and to dry the transfer, and we'll put it right back on. Let's see, was it? Yeah. And you see it goes right back on, even better than before. All right, so then we're just going to take our black paste and go over Live. And then Simply. I put this transfer on a little cake stand last year. That was cute. See an air bubble, but hopefully it won't be too bad. All right, taking up our excess. And let's see what we have this time. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. So we have Live Simply on there, and then I'm going to dry it. And then I think I'm gonna put one of the boho flowers on here. Guys, this would be pretty on a mailbox. It has the great big piece that would be beautiful with your name or initial. And a lot of designers are doing the watercolor technique with these flowers, where you just add water to your paste and make it thin like a watercolor, and it turns out beautiful. All right. Get all these inks that I think I'm going to use. And I think I'm just going to use this one in the corner. If I know where my scissors went. There they are, right in front of me. If you have any questions, please ask. I feel like I do so much talking, but I want you to understand what I'm doing. So this is new, and I may not use the whole thing, just the flower and greenery part. Let's see how much will go on it. I'm ready to get back out to junking, going to antique places and finding little treasures to ink on. Also, my house is getting pretty full with finished products, so I may do a live sale as well soon. All right, we'll be able to get the greenery and these flowers. All right, so we're going to do that. The top portion, you can't hardly see with that light. The top portion of the flower, I think it's a rose and maybe looks like a peony or something. So let's do the greenery first, and I'm going to take my multi-tool and I'm just going to use the, I should have used the garden herb probably, but I don't see it. All right, we'll see how this does. Put it on kind of thick so it'll show up. Just doing the greenery part. Being careful not to get on the rose. Y'all hold your mouth a certain way when you go around. I just noticed my mouth was turned. All right. Then I'm going to take, I think I just stuck all that in the watering can in the paste. That's all right. All right, then I'm going to take the bright, this is Wild Berry. And it is thick. How many of you have actually gone to my shop and just browsed around? let me know if there's anything in there you're interested in or would like to see me chalk. All right, so we're gonna do the, I'll do the rose in this color. And I probably need to pull up that green. So let me do that. And I'll go back, I'll have to go back and do that in the darker green, but I think you'll be able to see. All right, and this was just a big rose bud or rose. And trying to see where it stops. All right, there we have the rose, and like I said, I am gonna pull, guys, I have this everywhere, but that's me, right? Dawn, you have? Susan, you have? Good. I wondered how many people actually go and look at the site. Pull this rose up, and then I'm just going to lay it right back down and finish with this with a yellow. The whole thing up, and there we have our flowers and our greenery. It's kind of hard to see, and then you have the Live Simply on the other side. All right, and this stuck to itself. Very easy to do. I'm gonna pull some of this off real quick. It's drying. All right. And lay it on its backer sheet. So tonight we've done 1, 2, 3, 4 projects. We've done our Live Simply watering can. We've done our cute little tray that I put muffins on. And I'll take those off so you can see. It's the baking company transfer, and that's one of the ones that you can use. And all I did was took the pallet board in my shop and added the little wooden candle holders, glued those to the bottom. The pallet board comes painted, and I used white chalk paint or paste to actually paint the legs on this. But I thought it turned out really cute, and we used the black paste. Then we did a tea towel that says bake it and they will come. And we did a cutting board with the milk can on it. Like I said, I got this at the Dollar Tree, and I think it had a red one and a white one in it. 2 for $1. So can't beat that, but those are cute. All right, so if you have any questions, please let me know, and I will be glad to answer any questions you have. Also, if you are interested in the make and take for July, go to the Facebook page and the VIP group, and it gives you all the information, the transfers that are available for that, and also the cost and what you need to do. And let's see what else. Let me put some names in my basket before we go. All right. All right, I saw Dawn. Thank you, Jackie. And Jackie. Jamie, I didn't see you pop on. Guys, sometimes I don't see because I've got my head down. And if I don't say hi to you, I'm sorry. I just don't see you till after it's over with. Let's see who else. Got Jackie, Dawn, Jamie, Susan. Linda. Some people have even asked if I would do a welcome sign, the porch sign for make and take. So I may be doing that too. Let's see, Jackie, I got you. Penny. And guys, I promise everybody that's won so far, all your stuff is sitting right here, just waiting to get to the post office. Let's see, Dawn, Dee, and Michelle. All right, I think I got everybody. Whoop, there went the comments. All right, anybody else watching that I didn't get? And I think we will draw. Jamie, you're lucky because you won last time, I think. So Jamie Hudspeth, you are a winner, and that's for Happy Mail. So private message me your address to make sure I have the right one, and I'll get to you. Those of you that have one, if you haven't sent me your address, please do so, so that I can get everything out to you, and I hope to get that done tomorrow. But can't promise it, but tomorrow hopefully. I appreciate you watching. I have mystery boxes for sale. The Club Couture is still ongoing, so that you can, if you join now, you'll get June's transfer. Hey, Marcia, glad you hopped on. You'll have to see some of the things we made. This is our little milk can cutting board from the Dollar Tree that we did. We did a watering can that says Live Simply with some flowers. We did a little tray that says The Baking Company. Hey, and I even had muffins to go on top tonight, guys. And then we did a tea towel that says Bake It and They Will Come. All right, so make sure you check out the make and take, the online make and take that's coming up July 13th. That's on a Monday night. It's going to be at 7. And all the instructions and everything, what you need to do is on the Facebook post. Remember, you get to choose from these 2 transfers, the board and pillow and the board and base. And then there are 5 transfers that you get to choose from. And then you get paste, squeegee, and a stir. And then I will order everything once you send me your order. And thank you, Marcia. Then I will send it to you or get it to you. If you're local, I'll message you one day and we'll meet. Then when everybody gets theirs, we will meet on that Monday night and do a make and take together. And then I want you to send me pictures of what you've done so I can see your beautiful creativity as well. So Chalk Couture, You can become a designer if you want, $99 for $250 worth of product. You can join as a hobbyist to make things just for vendor events. You can do it as a business. I'm doing all three. You can get your hands on it by becoming a member of the Club Couture, $19.99 a month. There is a Kickstart kit for that if you want it, which gives you some extra surfaces and things. And I think it's $64.99 or $69.99. But with the Club Couture, you get the transfer and paste, the paste singles for that. Mystery boxes, online, virtual make and take. I think that's it, guys. Thank you for joining. If you don't have any questions, Jamie, make sure you send me or message me your address, and I'll get that in the mail. And I'm going to be making some pillows tonight, looks like. All right. Good night, guys.